Ayun. Hello everyone. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. We are live this afternoon para sa isang special episode po ng Starbuzz Live dito sa Rated J. Magandang hapon po. Ako po si Jun Rigonan. At ngayong hapon ay makakasama natin ang isang direktor mula po sa Pilipinas at bahagi po ng ang kanyang pelikula sa nagaganap ngayon na Singapore International Film Festival, of course, dito po sa Singapore. And it starts today, yung ating festival na yan, kung saan ay 6 Filipino films ang kabilang po sa nasabing festival. Okay, so please do like and share this video, this live, para po mas marami tayong mga kababayan na makapanood po ngayong hapon. So nakikita ko, marami na ring mga live ngayon na nanonood sa atin dito sa Singapore, si Nazlin Mangubat, si Kenya Pascual, si Weng Calleja, si Lida Lumokso. Birthday po niya, happy birthday greetings daw po, sabi ni Sagril Valdez. Ayan, si Nasad Now Olyen. Ayan, and si Liz Diaz, si Lida Lumokso is watching us. Good afternoon, sabi ni Yuzuki Princess Anne. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. At yon, wala na ano yan? Ano sasabihin ko? Ayan, para diretso na tayo sa ating usapan, makakasama natin ang ngayong hapon. Walang iba kundi si Mark L. Garcia, ang
Hi
direktor
po.
po ng sige, para sana tama yung pag-pronounce ko ng kanyang film, mga Bag-Ong Nawong sang Dagmo o Damgo kag
Katingalahan.
Katingalahan.
Yes
Nako,
po.
yun, sana tama. Ulitin ko nga para mas maganda naman
Yeah.
pakinggan. Mga Bag-Ong Nawong sang Damgo kag Katingalahan. Yun. Ano pang language to pala? Ay, by the way, sige Mark, let's greet our viewers for this afternoon muna.
Hello po. I'm Mark. You can call me Makoy. Hello sa mga viewers natin dyan all over the world. I think it's live in Facebook. And
Yes.
the film is in Hiligaynon language. I'm from
Okay.
Bacolod kasi. So it's mga bagong nawong sang damgo kag katingalahan or the new faces of dreams and mysteries. Parang ganun po.
The New Faces of Dreams and
Dreams and
Mystery.
mysteries.
Wow, ang
Ayan po.
ganda naman ng title. Talagang
Mm-mm.
ano ba 'to, meron bang
Mm-mm.
significance sa yung title na 'to kaya ito yung napili
Mm-mm.
mong title, or this is just
Mm.
to encompass the whole story? Bakit
Mm.
pala ito yung naging title ng film mo?
Because kasi it's somehow a experimental film po. It's about what is really happening right now. It's about COVID. So we
Mm.
heightened the storytelling in terms of using the mask. Kasi when we were in the pandemic, we were using the new faces. Kasi yung lahat ng faces natin natatakpan, we were covered. So ganun po. Medyo
Hmm.
may seriousness po in terms of the title. But ganun po. We incorporated the dreams, the mysteries that is still happening around in the metaphor of the societal problems. Parang ganun po. Medyo maraming
Hmm.
meanings
I see. So may
na
metaphorical
insert. Mm.
meaning
Yes
pala
po.
'tong title natin na 'to. And
Mm.
this is, sabi mo nga, Hiligaynon. So you're from
Mm.
Bacolod.
Yes
Tama ba
po.
ako? Bacolod
Yes po.
Or
Bacolod.
Iloilo? You're from Bacolod.
Bacolod.
So ngayon ay nasaan ka
Mm.
ngayon?
I mean, at my house po, nasa Bacolod din po.
Nasa Bacolod ka
Mm.
ngayon. Magandang
Mm.
hapon po sa lahat ng mga
Mm.
kababayan natin diyan sa Bacolod.
Mm.
Anyways, Mark, ano yung
Mm.
pakiramdam mo to be part of this, I think this is the 32nd, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
this is the 32nd
Yes.
Singapore International Film Festival, at bahagi ka nung 6 na pelikulang Pilipino na kasama nga dito sa International Film Festival na 'to, which is, by the way, this is the biggest international film festival in Southeast Asia. Yan ang
Yes.
aking
Mm.
nabasa nga 'no, at ito nga ang pinakauna rin sa Southeast Asia. This started in 1987, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken. So, how
Mm.
does it feel na kasama ka ngayong taon na ito sa
Mm.
sa SIFF? Tama ba?
Yes po.
SIFF ba 'to or SGIFF?
SGIF.
SGIFF,
SGIF,
ayun.
yes. Actually po, I wasn't expecting naman po na to be part of the short film program of the Singapore Film Festival. Kasi this film was made like same month last year. it was funded by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts and under their Eksena Cinema Quarantine program kasi they invited
ECQ.
16, yeah, the ECQ cinema. So it was part of that program, and then after that we I just intend to like join various international film festival kasi during this pandemic one of the platform lang kasi to see this short film is online kasi most of the film festivals were online. And my initial reaction was when I got the email na I was one of the finalists for the short film competition. I was really overwhelmed kasi nakahiga lang ako sa bed, and then the email popped, and then oh my god, I'm being invited for Singapore Film Festival, and I was really happy during the time because this is my first international film festival po.
Mm-mm.
And it's really overwhelming kasi this film was just out of like parang it went through the challenges of the pandemic then the shoot and all, so it was really overwhelming, and I'm really like parang I was really humbled to be part of this film festival din po.
Sige, bago siguro natin pag-usapan
Mm.
palalo yung iyong pelikula,
Mm.
let's get to know a little bit more about you.
Yes
Bago
po.
itong film na 'to, ano ba ang ginagawa ni Mark?
Mhm.
Have you been doing
Yes po.
short films before? Graduate ka ng film or anything
Mm.
related to it?
Mm. Yes po. Actually po, I'm not a film student po. I'm basically I worked before as a journalist. I'm a newspaper reporter before, but now I'm currently working
Mm,
as a media and communications consultant for a local government here in Negros Occidental.
mm,
So basically, the LGU is really supportive because I'm also part of their like organizing committee of the local film festival here, and
mm,
so ayun po. Maybe my background in journalism really helped me po in like pursuing filmmaking po kasi it's kasi when I was in college I was part of a theater group, and then
mm.
I've been participating to various productions na din po, and then actually, this is my second short film after college po because my first film, ayun po, yung Buding, and then this is my second film.
You've mentioned kanina that this was funded by NCCA,
Mm-mm.
tama ba ako? By
Mm.
NCCA, which
Mm.
means or was it funded by them or meron lang silang kaunting itinulong? Ano ba yung paano ba nangyari
Mm.
itong collaboration niyo with, the National,
Mm.
Commission on for Culture and the Arts, which
Yes
is
po.
by the way yung
Mm-mm.
dating boss diyan ay amo ko, ay teacher ko, si,
Ah.
Professor ano ba 'to?
Ah. Mm-mm.
De Leon, Felipe De Leon previously, few years, bago
Mm.
yung current
Mm-mm.
natin na director ngayon.
Mm-mm.
So, what was the collaboration like with them?
Well, actually po, it started like, kasi my first film, Buding ang Babaeng Naglutaw, was um, have had different screenings in 2020 po, including Cinemalaya and Cinema Region. So because
Mm,
of that po, I was invited to be one of the 16 filmmakers from all over the Philippines to have a small funding, to have a funding from this ECQ project by NCCA po. So I pitched a story, and then they approved it. And ayun po, I'm one of the four directors from the Visayas to get a budget for to shoot a film during the pandemic po. So,
and this is
ayun po.
one of it. Eto na nga yun, etong
Yes
film
po.
mo na
Ito na
'to.
'yun po. Yes po.
I see. What is this
Mm.
all about? Kasi I've read
Mm.
dun sa profile na
Mm.
ibinigay mo sa akin, 11
Mm.
minutes, almost 11 minutes na
Yes
short film
po.
siya that was
Mm.
made in the midst of the pandemic. What
Yes
is
po.
this film all about?
Yes po. This is about basically po Xena Cinema Quarantine project of the NCCA intends to create get ask us to create a film that's what is it what does it feel like to be a filmmaker in the middle of the pandemic. So basically
Mm,
it's about all what's happening in the Philippines, taught in a metaphorical way, in a metaphorical manner. So
mm.
it's about the pandemic. It's about how the emotions, how the feeling of isolation was like during the quarantine. Because we were
Mm,
like almost we're the Philippines is the longest lockdown in the whole world, I think. So
mm,
parang ang daming emotions that went through during the time. and all of
Mm,
those emotions were translated into a short film.
mm,
It's narrated in Binisaya and in Hiligaynon, I mean. So
mm.
performed by like this the actors are first time actors, and I really had at the time to like workshop them on how what do they do in the film because they're first time actors, parang ganun po, and they were really excited during the time. So parang ganun po.
Right at, eto
Mm.
ay, ano 'to parang voice over lahat siya
Yes.
or meron din siyang lines?
Mm. Meron pong actually it's all over it's voice over all the way po.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's all
Mm.
voice over. Ano yung naging inspirasyon mo exactly on this? Kasi you were telling me that
Mm.
this was in line with
Mm.
yung ibinigay
Mm.
nga ng NCCA about about their
Mm.
ECQ project
Mm.
and it was more of like face parang initial
Mm.
inspiration was all about face but what else
Mm.
was your inspiration with
Mm.
regards to especially the story of this film?
Mm. Mm. The inspiration po talaga is um w- uh kasi during the time that I was writing this, I was really mentally challenged because of like I haven't had like hindi na ako nasanay sa isolation. Like parang I haven't had like the time to really be like enclosed sa aking kwarto and then just
Mm,
thinking all of these thoughts because I had anxiety during the pandemic kasi di ako
mm,
makalabas. I cannot have an outlet po of an outlet to pursue what I want, which is like to have like parang mag-film talaga po. Like kasi during the
mm,
pandemic, ang daming restrictions, ang daming protocols that should be followed. So I was actually during the time that I was shooting this, I was doing the film. I was in Sagay. It's my hometown. It's where I'm
mm,
currently working. Um, and then parang I just wrote a long poetry po na hiligay nun. And
mm,
then I incorporated it into to a film. And then one of the inspirations, so as you can see, there's mask in the film.
mm,
It's a painting po of master artist Nuno Lucio Alvarado. I collaborated with him, so
mm,
I created his paintings into a mask because I feel like it's like kasi when we were in the pandemic, we were taught to have a new face to like to fight this unseen enemy which is the virus, and it's very
mm,
every sector of the society has been affected, especially the marginalized,
mm,
those who have no privilege to like to really go out, to really buy their needs, to have a
mm,
decent job during the challenging time. So I was looking at somehow there's a political nuance in the film, and na parang people in power could enjoy even in the challenging times, could enjoy their lives, but how about those people in the marginalized sector, those are farmers, the poor people, the people in the urban sector. Parang ganun po. Medyo
mm,
mabigat
mm.
yung pinanggalingan na inspiration.
So that was your
Mm.
personal
Yes po.
feeling kumbaga,
Mm. Yes
yung
po.
kung ano yung nasa pelikula, yung lahat ng emotions mo, lahat ng mga makikita
Mm.
namin dun ay yun yung personal mo
Mm.
na feelings or personal mong
Mm.
pakiramdam with regards to
Mm.
the current situation of the or
Yes
that
po.
of the country during that time.
Mm.
During
Mm.
that time, yun.
Yes
Pero
po.
okay, so, nakita ko it seems like napakaraming simbolismo na ginamit sa
Yes po.
pelikula.
Mm.
Pero bago siguro yan, can you explain to us ano yung proseso ng paggawa mo ng film na 'to? Because
Mhm.
as we know, nasa pandemic pa, especially during that time na hindi pa naman gano'n kadami ang mga
Mm.
nabakunahan sa Pilipinas. That was like
Mm.
October of last
Mm.
year, right? When you
Yes
were
po.
doing this. Ano yung
Mm.
naging proseso ng paggawa mo ng film na ito?
Actually po, ayun nga, going back, I
Sa
was
lahat
in
sorry,
Sagay. Yes.
lahat ito ay ginawa sa inyo 'no? Sa
Yes po, sa amin po, sa Sagay.
sa town mo?
Yes. Yes
Okey,
po.
sige.
What happened was kasi during the time there's parang may border kasi I cannot go to Bacolod during the time. So
Mm,
may city border during the pandemic, during the ECQ I think, or MECQ kasi ang daming quarantine
mm,
protocols during the time pa iba-iba. So what happened was I had a script and I had my own camera. What I do kasi this is an in some work yung whole film, I invited yung mga neighbors ko like in my community po to really help me. So ayun po, yung mga kabataan joined me like to act for the film, and then some titos and titas helped me in the production, and I had the time to really engage with them to like share my knowledge about filmmaking, na this is their function and all and everything and like that. Parang it helped me na like parang yung process is two-way. They helped me, and then as they helped me, I also got to share my knowledge about filmmaking to them, and like it's a good process because especially the young ones who's um, the actors of this film was really very excited to like see themselves being shot for a film, wala. So
Right.
yeah, so parang sabi ko sa kanila, is it okay na kahit naka-mask kayo, would you want to join this kind of film? Sabi nila,
Mm.
yes, yes, we wanna join kasi they wanna see themselves po in the bigger screen, or like to be seen by other people through this kind of film. So that's it. Parang it really motivated me to like pursue this kind of film kahit very challenging kasi wala kang yung crew mo, like yung trusted mo na team for na talaga sa filmmaking is wala sa yung side, nasa somewhere else, nasa kanilang mga bahay, and you have to do is to find ways to creatively use the resources available in you. So parang ganun po.
So, eto ay anong tawag dun, ginawa mo na mag-isa mo? Ikaw na rin nagka-cameraman noon, nung mga panahon na
Yeah.
yun?
During that
Tapos
time po I was yeah.
one camera film siya, parang gano'n, one
Yes po,
camera
one
film.
camera film, and then parang cut lang ng cut to have close-ups, parang ganun po. It
Need
was
shots
very,
and,
yeah,
yun lahat na ng
yes
klase ng
po.
shots ginawa mo na iisang camera lang
Mm,
'no, tapos paiba-iba
mm,
na lang ng shots. Wow, that's amazing
mm.
ano.
Yes po.
Pero yung mga kababayan mo na 'yan, napanood na nila
Mm.
'to, itong
Yes
film na
po,
'to.
yes po, they
Saan 'to
have watched na po.
pinalabas? Saan na 'to
Um,
naipalabas?
it premiered last January sa ECQ, and through Vimeo po. It had its premiere
Vimeo,
online,
okey.
and it also went for Gawad Alternativo of the Cultural Center of the Philippines, and also
Mm.
recently it was one of the finalists for the Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino po of the Film Development Council of the Philippines.
Okey,
Mhm.
kasama pala ito noon sa Pista ng
Yes po.
Pilipino, okey kasi
Yes
nga
po.
siyempre ayan. Pero eto ngayon since nagbukas na ngayon ang mga sinehan, at least alam ko sa
Mm,
Metro Manila, sa inyo ba
mm.
diyan sa Bacolod ay nagbukas na rin?
Just recently po, nagbukas lang po recently, and
Mm,
kasi yung vaccination is still ongoing, and ayun
mm.
po, yung parang I think one or two pa lang po na sinihan yung bukas dito po sa Bacolod.
I hope that ipalabas din nila kasi siyempre nakaka-proud naman 'yan sa kapwa nila
Yes.
taga Bacolod na
Sana nga
na ang
po.
isang pelikula ay hindi lamang sa Pilipinas eto na ipalabas kundi pati na rin sa ibang bansa katulad nga
Mm,
dito sa Singapore. Pero sige, what's
mm,
next after this,
mm,
sa film na 'to, will this
mm,
also be shown hopefully in other countries? Ano ba ang usapan niyo with, let's say, with the Film Development Board, Film Development
mm,
Council of the
of
Philippines,
the
tama ba?
Philippines.
FDCP?
Yes, Film
The
Development
FDCP,
Council of the
meron ba
Philippines.
silang mga,
Mm,
kumbaga, nilalakad na mga
mm,
ibang mga bansa para ipalabas din itong, short film
mm.
mo? Naku, nawala si Mark. 'Yan, sana pumasok ulit si Mark, pero sige habang hinihintay natin si Mark, Mark pasok ka ulit. I think nawala ka sa naputol mo yung kwan. I think may na-X ka diyan. Okey, sige habang hinihintay natin si Mark, magbasa muna tayo. Hello po, pa-birthday iyan po. Nabati na po natin kanina si Sagirl Valdez. Ayan, sige i-message ko muna siguro siya. Si Natalie Calindras. Ayan, si Zane Isaac. Ayan, sige. Ayan, ayan, sige
Yeah,
ipasok ko na ulit,
sorry.
Yun, nawala si Mark. Sige Mark,
Nawala,
as I was saying,
sorry.
ano ang it's okay,
Mm,
it's okay. Ano yung
mm,
mga ah, susunod dito aside from Singapore, ito ba'y nilalakad na ng
mm,
FDCP
mm,
sa ibang mga
mm,
bansa or ibang mga
mm.
international festival?
Hmm. Well, actually po kasi when I joined the Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino pa, they told us that the films that were joining for the PPP would be one of the films that would will be exhibited in some of the events of the FDCP in the near future po, like for like mga embassy engagements, yung mga international na
Mm,
mga events na gino-join na nila. And
Mm-mm.
I hope it could be more, it could be seen in other countries as well after this Singapore Film Festival. Pero so far po
Mm-mm.
parang ganun na po yung arrangement. Pero like I hope the film could join other film festivals din po.
Oo nga, sana may palabasin for general
Mm,
public dito sa Singapore.
mm,
Ay, kailangan talaga
mm,
natin makausap ang FDCP para at least kung pupuwedeng palabas din siya
mm,
sa mga ibang
mm,
platform pa at
mm.
mas
Yes
ma-appreciate
po.
ang ating mga kababayan. Pero speaking of
Mm,
appreciation, what would be yung parang take away mo
mm,
kapagka napanood mo itong film na 'to? In general, ano yung magiging take away ko 'pag napanood ko 'to?
mm. Well po, kasi I'm always the person, like a filmmaker po who would want to make my audience think deeply about the film.
Mm,
Kasi I really aspire like after watching mga bagong Nawong, the audience would like feel um you know the somehow the parang yung the emotions that we had, the experience that we had during the pandemic po na hindi lahat
mm,
ng tao were privileged enough to enjoy their homes, like to enjoy the pandemic while at their homes being isolated and all. Kasi
mm,
on the background of this on the what's currently happening right now, ang daming factors, ang daming effects ng COVID, mapa long term or short term man. And I hope
mm,
na we will have a bigger awareness po, like to vote for the people who deserves the position in our government to like
mm,
to really handle the pandemic, to really handle what is really happening in the Philippines right now. Parang ganun po. I want to
mm,
like call an action po to be more critical to everything that's happening right now. Critical in a
mm,
way na that we need to kilatisin natin yung mga things na ginagawa for the society ng
mm.
people in power, parang ganun po. And the hopes to continue the dream na within us amid the challenging times po.
Right. And what's
Mm.
next naman for you after this? Ano yung mga
Oo.
susunod na gagawin ni
Mm.
Mark when it comes
Mm.
to filmmaking? Habang
Mm.
fina-flash natin yung ilan sa mga greetings
Ah,
natin dito. Sige,
mm.
go.
Yun po. My plans po, actually, we're in the post-production po kasi during the pandemic, I had the chance to create a documentary about the sentiments of the youth during the lockdown. So
Mm,
we're starting to edit that documentary po. And I'm working on a script and hopefully would find more producers po kasi the challenge po of being a regional filmmaker is hindi available yung mga producers dito outside Manila po. Parang ganun po. So, kung sino
mm.
yung mga producers dyan that we could pitch a story. So, baka naman.
Oo nga, baka naman
Mm,
especially yung mga film
mm,
enthusiasts din na mga
mm,
overseas Filipinos na
mm,
nanonood sa atin ngayon. Pero ang local government pa for example, may mga ganong budget na ibinibigay sa mga local
mm.
film producers or regional producers? Meron ba? Meron bang ganon?
In our case in Sagay City po, because we organized a local festival which is Margaha Film Festival. So what happened is we're partnering with FDCP and also the LGU itself is giving seed funds to the finalists of this film
Mm,
festival. And parang ganun po. And also, we're like these filmmakers would have budget from the city government and then also
mm.
po from the office of our local representative. Parang ganun po. So in the future, we hope that we could allocate more budget na coming from the government to these local filmmakers here in my province and also in other parts in other regions po of the Philippines as well.
And of course, sana nga ito yung umpisa ng mas marami pang
Mm.
mga regional films
Yes
na
po.
ipalabas
Mm.
hindi lamang sa Pilipinas kundi pati na rin sa ibang bahagi pa ng mundo
Yes po.
katulad nga dito sa Singapore. All
Yes
right.
po. Mm.
Ang Singapore International Film Festival po ay nag-umpisa today
Until
hanggang if I'm not mistaken ay December 4 po. So sa lahat po ng mga
December
kababayan
5.
natin or December 5, sorry
Yes.
about that. Sa lahat po ng mga kababayan natin, you can go to the link that I have
Mm.
given to you guys. Meron tayong pinost a few days ago with regards to this
Mm.
SGIFF
Mm.
pwede niyo i-click yung link na yon para makita niyo yung mga schedule ng mga palabas na ito.
Mm.
Alright,
Mm.
so meron po tayong 6 na pelikulang Pilipino na kasama po dito sa Singapore International Film Festival.
Mm.
Okay, ayan. Any last words na lang siguro sa mga kababayan natin and
Mm.
na
Mm.
nanonood sa atin ngayon. And of course, congratulations ulit sa
Thank
iyo.
you po. Thank you
Sana
po.
ay nakasama ka namin sa Singapore. Subalit ay
Mm.
hindi pa pwedeng
Hindi
magbukas.
pa pwede.
Previous years ba would you know kung pwedeng pumunta dito or do you guys join
Mm.
an event or something dito sa
Well, actually
Singapore?
po, supposedly po, if kasi I asked if the organizers if kasi physical screening yung Singapore and
Mm.
kasi yun hindi pa allowed pero yung FDCP was willing to like parang to shoulder all the expenses going there parang ganun po
Mm.
sana pero like ayun nga nag-pandemic so the
So
thing is online.
FDCP is may budget ang
Mm.
FDCP sa
Yeah,
mga
to
gano'n?
like yeah, to help the
Ah,
filmmakers go to abroad to participate in a
okey.
specific film festival po.
Unfortunately nga
Mm.
hindi pa open ang borders dito sa
Yes
Singapore
po.
kaya,
Mm.
pero one of these days hopefully at,
Mm.
magkaroon ka pa ng mga ibang film at
Yes po.
makasama ulit sa Singapore
Mm.
International Film Festival and for sure maraming
Mm.
Pilipino ang tutulong sa'yo kapagka nandito ka
Yeah.
na sa Singapore. Wala namang problema 'pag
Mm.
mga ganyan as long as the borders are very much open. But
Yeah.
Mark, eto bang film na 'to ay kasama sa isang kasi 'di ba usually 'pag may film festival meron yung mga
Mm.
pang-kuwan lang, yung ipapalabas lang pero hindi kasama sa competition. Eto ba
Ah,
ay kasama sa competition
this
itself? Ibig sabihin merong award na pwedeng matanggap?
Yes po, this is part of the Southeast Asian Short Film Competition po. I'm
Hmm.
with Sir Direk Love Diaz po na who's also participating and magkasama kami dito sa ganitong program. So it
Hmm.
would be screened on November 27 po at 3 p.m. I think, I believe in
27, that's
film grade
Saturday.
in film
Sa
grade
film
Burgess.
grade, sa
Oo, yeah.
Bugis. Okey, sa
Yeah.
Bugis, alam ko
Oo
'yan.
po.
Naku, makapanood
Mm.
nga. Alam mo anong oras 'yan? Nakalagay ba?
I think it's 3 p.m. po. It's in
3
the
PM.
afternoon, yes po.
'Yan.
So,
Mga kababayan, kung
mm,
gusto niyo po akong makita, pumunta po kayo this coming kasi ang daming gustong makipagkita nga sa
mm,
akin ng mga viewer natin.
mm,
Sige, pupunta tayo
mm,
diyan 3:00 po ng hapon. Manood
mm,
tayo sa film grade dun po sa I think 5th floor of Bugis,
mm,
Junction. Ay hindi, sorry,
mm,
Bugis Plus. Sorry, Bugis Plus pala
Bugis
yung
Plus.
film grade
Opo.
ay nasa Bugis Plus. Ayan, manood po
Mm,
tayo ng film ni,
mm,
Mark na
mm.
naku ang hirap talaga ng ayan basta yan mga Bag-Ong, Nawong,
Nung isang
Damgo,
Damgo,
kag
Katingalahan.
Katingalahan.
Yes.
Ayun, hopefully yung
Yes
mga
po.
kasama natin sa Philippine Embassy, if you guys are watching us right now, yung ating mga kaibigan mula po sa Philippine Embassy ay tara manood tayo ng film ni
Mm,
Mark.
yes
Okay?
po. Thank
Last words
you.
na lang siguro Mark.
Mm,
Anything else you want to say to
mm.
everyone else?
Ayun guys, I hope that our mga kababayan natin dyan sa Singapore would want to watch our film together with other films from the Philippines participating in the Singapore International Film Festival. So ayun po, it's running today until December 5. You can get to see the schedule on at their website sgiff.com for more details on tickets and the schedule. So I hope po I hope we could support the Filipino films aside from our films here in Singapore, but also the films that is from the Philippines po that's going around in the world or like parang ganun po. So madamo gid nga salamat. Maraming salamat po and giving this opportunity to talk about my film. Thank you po.
Yes, thank you very much Mark for
Mm,
joining us today. Maraming
mm,
maraming salamat sa iyo and sana
mm,
more films to do. At kasi talaga tayo ay we really encourage everyone else to really do the things that they
mm.
love to do and in your case you really love to do your films so sana
Yes
ipagpatuloy mo
po.
yung ginagawa mo para mas marami pang magagandang istorya ang maibahagi natin sa ating mga kababayan hindi lamang sa Pilipinas kundi sa ibang bahagi pa ng
Yes po.
mundo. All right, with
Yes.
that thank you very much. I think merong mga nag-greet sa dito. Ayan, watching from Yochkan kailan po. This is going
Mm,
to be on the 27th this coming Saturday. Manood po kayo.
mm,
Alright, si Jocelyn Edim, congrats. Sabi niya dito, looking for producers daw. Sabi ni Therese Buenafe. Yay,
Mm,
go
mm,
direct. Sabi ni Jasmine Ruiz.
mm,
Ayan, ayan, si
mm.
Brangelina Jolie, si MC Basilio is watching us, si Belen Alvarez, si Jenny Lasco is also watching us. Ayan, ang friend mo na si Patrick Alova. Ayan, si Lopez
Ayun.
Rada, wow, sabi ni Wilson Villena. Ayan, yun yung mga viewers natin. Yan. Alright,
Mm,
thank you very much. With that,
mm,
maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nanonood sa atin. At samahan niyo po muli kami sa susunod natin na Starbuzz Live. Usually kasi Tuesdays to pinapalabas. But today,
mm.
we have a special episode with Mark, of course. And sana ay
Thank
ma-invite din
you.
natin yung mga ibang directors pa ng
Mm,
pelikulang Pilipino para dito sa Singapore International Film Festival. So muli po, mula dito sa Singapore, ako po si
mm.
June Rigonan, ang inyong ka-rated J. Marami pong salamat and
Thank you
we'll see
po.
you soon. Mark, dyan ka lang for a while. Mag-extra lang kami. Thank you for watching our program. Please do like and share this video. Don't forget to watch our other videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Salamat, Karita J.